In this video, I'm going to be revealing my email marketing strategy that I use for Etsy and Shopify. So let's get into it. Email marketing and follow-up marketing is super important when it comes to e-commerce. I cannot emphasize that enough. And I know on Etsy, we're pretty limited on what we can even do with follow-up marketing and email marketing, but not to worry, we're going to be covering all of that and what I personally do in this video. I can't speak for Etsy, but on Shopify specifically, anywhere from 20 to 40% of your monthly sales could be coming from your follow-up marketing, or honestly, it should be coming from your follow-up marketing, because unlike on Etsy, when people go to Etsy, they have their wallet open, ready to buy something. This is really not the case normally for Shopify stores until you're just a super big brand. You're usually driving traffic in the beginning from Instagram or Meta ads, Google ads, TikTok ads, and it's a little bit colder traffic than the people that are going to purchase something on Etsy. So it might take them 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times of coming back to your website before they actually make a purchase. So that's why it's really important, if you are focused on Shopify as well as Etsy and you're driving traffic to your Shopify store, that you are harnessing all of that traffic and those impressions on your website the best that you can. So what I use to do all of this is a third-party software called Omnisend. Omnisend is really one of the leading email marketing, follow-up marketing softwares out there. I've been using them for like 5 years now, and they pretty much do every single thing that I need when it comes to my follow-up marketing for Shopify and Etsy for the most part. If you've ever looked into email marketing can get super expensive, and they are on the cheaper side, or one of the cheapest compared to all the other leading email marketing softwares. Not to mention they offer all of the forms, all of the landing pages, all of the automations and templates that any other software offers. And if you don't even know what any of those means, again, those are really important concepts to understand. So by the end of this video, you will understand what all of those are when it comes to doing follow-up marketing for your e-commerce store. So let's talk about the Shopify side of things first. What do I use Omnisend for specifically on Shopify? Well, the first thing that I use Omnisend for is broadcasts. Broadcasts are those one-off emails that we're sending out on a weekly basis to our list. I recommend on a weekly basis, you're sending out at least 2 email campaigns and 2 text messages per week. Now, if you are newer into this space, a lot of times the first reaction people say is, oh, I hate when businesses send me text messages and emails. I hate that. But honestly, the pros outweigh the cons. A good portion of your sales is going to come from having a really strong follow-up. So you really don't want to overlook having this, especially if you're spending money on ads on other platforms like Google and TikTok and Facebook. You do not want to waste your ad money and not fully optimize and harness the traffic that's coming in. Like I said, the first thing that we send out twice a week is 2 emails and 2 text messages, or if you're really new, at least 1 email and 1 text message per week. A broadcast, like I said, is when you come in here, they actually call them campaigns in Omnisend. If I come in here and I create a campaign and come in here and create an email, set up the subject line, it's going to then prompt me down here to choose an email template. A broadcast is going to be anything about promoting your products, the flash sales, holiday sales, offering random discounts. It could be anything like building brand authority by sharing a collab that you did, newsletters for any business updates. You know, I sent out a letter when we moved to our office to share with them what our new office space looked like. Anything like that that keeps that relationship going. And then, like you can see in here, Omnisend has tons and tons of different templates already pre-built for you for Black Friday, if it's their birthday, travel, Father's Day, Pride Month, back to school, seasonal, thank you email, all of these different types of broadcasts. And these are the ones, like I said, that we're going to be wanting to send out 1 to 2 times per week. And you also can manage your brand up here, which is where you can input your colors, your logos. So then the template will already partially be filled out for you when you go to set up the email. If I wanted to send out a Christmas email, I could use this template, and then I could come in here and easily drag and drop my products. But a really beautiful thing about Omnisend is that because it's integrated with Shopify, all of your products are already gonna file in here. If I go to quick add and I click on the product recommender or product listing, I can input that here, and then I can actually pick the products for my store. And so if someone clicks on the product, it's actually gonna direct them directly to the product listing in your shop. shop. And this is how huge companies are sending you emails all the time. It's no different, but now it's good for people just starting out for the first time as well. And just to throw in a few more broadcast ideas, you can announce when you have new product launches, all of the holidays, Labor Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas, New Year's, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. There's endless of things that we're constantly sending out notifications for to our list. Now, the second thing that I'm using Omnisend for on the Shopify side of thing is their automations. So as you can see here, if I click on automations, you will see all of the current different types of automations that we're firing. Automations are emails that fire automatically on your behalf based off an action that the potential customer took in your shop. And again, because it's integrated with Shopify, it's all happening automatically, and Omnisend is already getting the data of all of the things that these potential customers are doing. If I come in here and hit create a workflow, you have all of these templates already built out: a welcome series, abandoned cart, abandoned checkout, product to collect product reviews, order confirmation, back in stock alerts, shipping confirmations, cross-selling, order follow-up notifications. So before, as you saw in my account, I have a welcome series, abandoned cart triggers. I have an order confirmation, back in stock, and product abandonment flows happening. And as you can see here, it's more than one email that's firing. The customer is going to get this email when they sign up for my pop-up form, which is the next thing that we're going to talk about. But then they're immediately going to start getting follow-up emails. And if they don't purchase, then they're going to continue to get my follow-up emails, prompting them to use that discount code that they used in my sign-up form. You can see the amount of revenue that this has generated me just in the last 30 days. So this email was an extra $1,000, $150. This one has $0, and this one has $0. But we're only 18 days into the month, and this brand is pretty young. I'm pretty sure this email list it's less than 1,000 people as of now. But imagine what that's going to be like when you have thousands or tens of thousands of people in your list. And remember, inside these same sequences, you can also add text messages as well. So you could be firing the emails and the SMS campaigns at the same time. This leads me to my third thing that I use Omnisend for, which is my pop-up form. When you go to most websites, after a few seconds, a pop-up form is going to display. And these pop-up forms are super vital to your retargeting, because as we mentioned, if you get 100 people to your website, maybe 1 to 3 actually purchase. But if we can at least collect 10 to 15 of the % of those in email form, then we at least have a higher chance of retargeting them with email to come back and purchase later on. We saw that in our welcome series. So this is that welcome series. And basically after they sign up for my form, they're getting these follow-up emails and text messages. How do we set up a pop-up form? If we come into form, we have a desktop view and we have a mobile view. So the views are slightly different, and that's why I have 2 different ones firing for each view. So if I come in here and hit create a form, again, and we highlight the pop-up form, you can see they have a bunch of templates ready to go, already pre-made for your store. If I wanted to use this template, I want it to be a pop-up, I can then come in here and begin customizing my pop-up form. This one is actually a multi-step one. This one's asking you first, would you like to get it? If you do, then it will bring to step 2. This one's only asking for your email, but say you wanted to collect the phone number as well, you could come over here, collect the phone number, and then do the proper things to set up to collect email and phone numbers. And then you can edit the success page, and then you're just going to want to make sure that you are enabling this on your website so it's firing on your Shopify store. By the way, guys, if you want to sign up for Omnisend, the link is in my description, and you can integrate it right away with your Shopify store. Or if you don't have a Shopify store and you just want to start building your list for Etsy, then you can grab that link in the description below. A really important key element with your pop-up form is that you're gonna wanna make sure that you have an offer. A lot of times just saying sign up for my newsletter isn't a sexy enough thing for someone to spend the time typing in their phone number and email. You wanna have some sort of discount here, and then when they go and get their follow-up email in that welcome series, they go back to automations. Inside of this email and text message, they're gonna get sent that discount code in here. And discount codes are also something that Omnisend is really good about. account because all your discount codes are gonna get synced with your Shopify store. And then you can actually go into your Shopify account and find all the discount codes, unique discount codes that Omnisend is making for you on your behalf. And you can set deadlines and limits to them so that they can expire and they're not just being able to be used forever and ever, and you have a million discount codes flying around. So far, we've covered email broadcasts, email automations, and your sign-up form with Omnisend. And now we're gonna get into the Etsy side of things. So how are we gonna harness the power of email with Etsy? By the way, guys, if you have gotten any value out of this video so far, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel because I put out videos regularly. I literally cover every topic that has to do with e-commerce, whether it's Shopify, Etsy, media buying, Etsy PPC, a listing optimization, photography, hiring and firing employees. Like, there's thousands of hours of information in my channel. So make sure you go and subscribe to the channel. Now, on the other side of things for Etsy, since we're not technically supposed to redirect our Etsy customers to an email list or collect their email and basically send unwanted emails to our list, what are ways that we can still build an email list from our Etsy customers? And this is going to work if you have a Shopify store or not. The most important thing and the key thing here is that the people that are in your email list consented to your list. And Yahoo and Gmail actually just came out with a huge regulation, and they're even upping the standard of making sure that your email marketing is really consented and wanted. This is also going to help you because then your emails aren't going to go to the spam folder. But honestly, this is actually helpful because this is going to make sure that you have a super hot email list and they consented to it, which makes them really, really good hot traffic. What are the ways that we can do this? Well, if you've seen my other follow-up videos about what I do post-purchase, I basically send a post-purchase follow-up thank you message to every single person that purchases from my Etsy shop. After every purchase, we send a thank you message that says, "Thank you so much for your purchase and supporting small family-owned business. You can expect your order to ship within 24 to 48 hours, Monday through Friday. We would love for you to follow us on Instagram so we can share our small business journey for you." And then we send the link to our Instagram account. This is allowed because Etsy even allows you to have your Instagram linked to your Etsy storefront page. You're allowed to bring people to Instagram. Now, one thing that you could consider doing here, there's obviously no offer in this one, but you could even offer them a discount. Follow us on Instagram now for XYZ offer. And if you're running a daily sale or you have a sale, that offer just needs to be sexier than the previous offer that they saw, just to incentivize more people to follow you on Instagram. And for all the new followers that you get, you can either have them send you a secret code like love or something, and then you would then know to send them back the discount code and then link them back to your Etsy page with that discount code. Or if you know that you're not spending money on meta ads or Instagram ads, it's likely that all of your traffic is probably coming from this message. So you might just want to make the barrier of entry lower and just send every new follower you get the discount code that then brings them back to Etsy. That alone is going to help grow your Instagram following, maybe get you an upsell on Etsy, and then show Etsy that you're getting a good return customer rate. And just a key thing here, that you have a share and save button inside your Etsy account. When you give them back a discount code or you share a discount code and you link them back to your Etsy account, make sure you use that share and save link, so then at least you get 4% back instead of paying 6.5% on the next sale that they make. That's just a little hack just to get people to follow you on Instagram. Just to set some expectations, out of every 100 messages you send, maybe 10 to 15 people follow you on Instagram from the message, and maybe 1 or 2 bite the bullet and get upsold right away and use that discount code. But regardless, it's a really easy and free way to grow your Instagram following. I mean, my first brand, we grew the Instagram account to over 6,000 people before we even started running ads on Meta and IG, TikTok, and Google. All of our followers, the first 6,000 followers that we had, were all only from sending this message from our Etsy customers, which is really cool because that's like the most hyper-targeted traffic or followers. The most loyal followers are the people that have spent money with you already. Now, how does this lead into email marketing? Well, one thing that you could be doing is posting daily stories that are opting in for your email list. So it could look something like this, where basically every day your post, since the story only lasts for 24 hours, but you want all of your new followers to see your story, basically you can be posting a story that has a link that says, hey, sign up for my email list and get XYZ super sexy offer for for a one-time purchase. Basically, how are we gonna do this? Inside Omnisend, if we go back to the forms, you have the option in here again to make a landing page. We sort this by landing page. We can use one of their templates or create our template and basically come in here and create a landing page that says sign. Obviously, we're gonna make it better than this. Something super sexy. I recommend that this be an even sexier discount code, even if it's like almost breaking even, just to get them onto that email list. Because if they already purchased on Etsy and they followed you on Instagram, and now they want to sign up for your email list, that's a super hot customer. So you just want to make sure that that offer is really sexy, because the winning in that is just getting them on your email list. Sign up for our newsletter and get 40% off a one-time purchase. And we can get their phone number, we can get their email, and we can then go ahead and save this landing page or enable this landing page. Oh, legal block is required with the phone number. Oh, we need the legal block, which is here. Okay, and then we have the link to the landing page. So now we actually created a landing page. So if I use that link and I type it in Google up here, this is what the landing page looks like. Now, if we go into Instagram, we can create a Instagram story post that looks like this, that says sign up for our newsletter with arrows to that link. And then you can just have that being posted on your Instagram story every single day to try to get all of that traffic coming to your Instagram to then get them onto that email list. And then when they sign up for this, there can be a welcome series to this landing page, which then drives them back to Etsy or to Shopify, whichever one you prefer. Guys, those are all the ways that I'm using this Omnisend tool right now. Like I said, the link is in the description if you want to check them out. They really are just changing the game when it comes to email marketing, especially with all their new AI functionalities. It really, really is just a step up of the ease of helping you market your business. Like I said, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.